I was going to spend the weekend making a kind of video based on my people in imaginary cities and drawings and converting them into kind of image to video, text prompts to video using Gen 2, the AI software, as of 2023 September. So you can see here, this was just really the image fed into Gen 2, and then I did type in leaves drifting, because without the prompt it was just this image, and it flipped to something completely different. It's like, it was weird. So, people suggest don't use prompts, but perhaps actually for drawn images it's something to do, to control it a bit. But I like the lack of control, but at the same time I don't like the lack of control in the sense that it's not very intelligent, the control that you lose. So for example, if you're making a movie, many people like an AI you're a director, so if you're making a movie, you're going to tell someone with instructions what's going to happen, and they're going to do something that's kind of a bit less random than what artificial intelligence does. So I like the fact of not having control, but I don't entirely like the way artificial intelligence stuff at this point in time does things. There's absolutely no control. So this is like good, but then another image was just flipping all over the place. And it's like, there was this game it was about 2000s, and it's called The Movies, and it was about it's kind of like an RTS, like make Hollywood and that, but then it had this feature where you could make your own movies with it, and it was touted as being this great kind of thing to make real-time movies, and it just ended up like a load of kind of quite boring templates, and the movies, it was very restricted. So that, I kind of feel like that with AI. Did I show you this one? So this is a beekeeper. So I had big plans this weekend, but I'm kind of, I don't want to go down that road, and I'm going to concentrate on drawing anyway, traditional stuff, and I've just ordered a bag of clay. So I just thought I'd make this video as a kind of replacement to this epic kind of movie thing I was going to make. And also, sometimes you realize that you don't want to make movies. I like making real things, I like making clay, I like drawing, and I'm applying to some sort of art application projects in Europe at the moment, and that's what really makes me interested in things. And sometimes I find myself, I don't know about you, doing creative things, you kind of go around in circles, and you come back to movie making, and then you think, I don't want to do that, or I'm going to make a book or this. And sometimes, it's with experience, I think, well, I've done this process before, I don't want to do this again. Movie making, especially graphics, kind of gives me a headache. It doesn't really set me on fire. I know a lot of people love making movies digitally, but for me, I love making kind of real things in the real world. Like, I'm really into immersive experiences now, so using graphics and traditional things to do these immersive experiences, but so it's not on a screen, it's kind of all around you. But that was interesting. This was no prompts, and this was just some art I made for Shoreline of Infinity, the Scottish sci-fi magazine. So this is just an image, and again, it's picking up a nice growth in this kind of flower. I like that. What else didn't I show you? This was just a drawing I did last night of sentient cities, kind of abstract map, and that was good. I mean, again, you could really use this as nice kind of grunge overlays for video making, so how that transforms. I've got a few more of these. If you're interested, I'll put some more up. Did I put this on? I really... Let's have a look. And this was the evolving one, so this is evolving cardboards. I like that a lot, actually. So this was the original photograph. It was just two photographs together. I didn't bother splitting them up. I was being lazy. And then look at the result. I was really pleased with that. And that's going to... I don't like these holes. They're kind of weird, like buttons. A bit spooky, but I was kind of... yeah, so basically that's something that's very interesting, because you could... I mean, imagine what it's going to be like when this is 3D. So it's like not... This is what I'm really interested in AI, not 2D, but 3D, so 3D graphics. So you could do, this could be 3D, and then it's, imagine the AI morphing it. I don't think that might be another year or so away, but that's a really amazing thing to explore forms. yeah, anyway, so just a few things. AI is obviously continues to grow, but I suppose it's important to think about exactly what you want to do with it. Whereas, I've gone around these circles where yeah, I can make a movie. It's like, well, I don't do that anymore. My recent work is kind of like basically installations, models, sculptural, immersive stuff. And it's like, why am I coming back to making movies on a screen? I want to go out there. I'm stuck in this little town at the moment. I need to get away. The autumn's coming, my boiler's broken, so I'm doing lots of applications. Either I'll do stuff in London, or I'm going to go to warmer climes and do art projects. I'm just applying to a few. By the way, ChatGPT is your friend if you're applying to art projects, because it's making applications, but remember to change it. But it really helps you structure things out, especially I'm a left-hander, so I've not had problems writing things. The people reading what I've written, they had problems. They couldn't understand it. I kind of laugh, but it's kind of true. Anyway, so remember to check out my other work, and you can also buy my book, How to Create Cities of the Imagination. I'll put the link down in the description. So it's like a way to creatively make cities of the imagination, be it drawing, 3D printing, AI. It's kind of a process. Anyway, thanks for tuning in with this little impromptu video. Sorry I didn't make some epic kind of AI video thing, but sometimes you just think, nah,